Hey, and welcome back to Blueprince. So, last episode was a good one. We managed to get into the dark room with a magnifying glass. So we know a bit more. Something about green notes and presumably the key to the padlock outside. I'm not going to rush straight to it. We'll be able to, probably should. It might give you, a permanent step upgrade or something. I don't know. Let's just go for another one. We're gonna lock ourselves in at some point. It's next to unavoidable. So what do we do next? Good freaking question. Was I supposed to get 2 items in here? Oh, wait, what? Sleep mask the first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask. Oh, I guess that's good to get early then. Den here sounds good. Should get a gem here. So if anyone is wondering why I do things in a particular order, feel free to ask. I think about this stuff quite often, but I'm probably not the best at remembering to word it every time. Box contains the gems, this box does not contain the gems, and the other 2 boxes are true. Ow, my brain. Let's think about this. If you're telling the truth, then both of those are telling the truth. Now we have 3 boxes telling the truth, which is against the rules of the game. So you're false by... Yeah, you have to be false. In order for this to be false, either one of these needs to be lying. Wait, no, they can both tell the truth, right? No, because that will make you true. So one of these needs to be lying as well. Which isn't possible. This could mean... one or none. So one of these needs to be lying, one of these needs to be true. How does that even work? Because again, the rules state we need to have at least one true, at least one a lie. If I'm saying you're telling the truth, then all of them are speaking the truth, so that can't be right. So you're definitely lying. One of these 2 is lying. Could both be lying? No, because then all 3 of them are lying, right? The only way this works is if both of these are lying. If both of these speak the truth, then so is this one and all 3 are true. But if only one of them is lying... then it works. The problem is if one of them's lying, then so is the other. Right? Oh, wait. No, it works. I completely forgot that they could be in here. If the gems are in here, then you're lying. You're telling the truth. And you are lying as well. Yeah. Oof, took me longer than I wanted it to take. Luckily enough, that is indeed the correct answer. That would have been quite the thing otherwise. Sure, let's get a bedroom in here. We shouldn't have too much trouble keeping our steps up, at least. Which may give us the time we need to go and explore the outside again. The library is always a hook, so I'm not sure if I... Yeah, let's put a pantry here. Gymnasium just to get it out. Fine. It'll cost us 4 steps, but solarium. They're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Ooh. I kind of want to see some of those. There is something in here. It's the first time we drafted, so we really should go in here. Miss Nagula Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Yeah, we've seen how this works. Well, face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is how they tell us how to get in. We knew that. Ooh, puzzle. I'm notoriously bad at these, so I'm also not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Huh? Okay, so it swaps. Is there any indication of what I'm looking for to do with it? Green in the corners? Wait, this one doesn't swap. This one does. Huh? Green in the corner seems to make the most sense, because you got 4 corners, you got... Well, how do you... I'm gonna press the middle one each time, because I don't see how you could get something in there. What is this one? We're gonna need some information on that one, I guess. Alright. 2 steps down the gutter. No items in here, I would imagine. Let me throw the damn ball. God dang it. So there is a puzzle to be solved in the solarium. I'm not going to brute force it, because A, I don't have the time, B, it's generally not the way I like to play this stuff. We just haven't found the note that explains it yet. Observatory always seems to make more sense here. I do want an observatory, because I'm kind of curious to figure out whether or not eventually you do just get all the things all the time, and I wouldn't mind getting all the things all the time. Let's get a boiler room going. We won't go in yet, but we'll try to... There's a few places that I want to get power to. One of them being the garage. Apparently you can also do it to the aquarium. Let's put this here. That is correct with what I already have. We've read this before, right? So whatever we put here or on the other side of the boiler room is going to be pretty darn important, which means it's probably a good idea to draw some other rooms first and try to get some gems again. Pump room. That seems like it could be important to have. It's probably going to have to be powered, right? Yeah, that looks like, hey, this stuff needs power. Can we get power through the pool room? Probably not. Man, this kind of sucks. Okay, well, we kind of have to take a wine cellar here. We'll see if... We probably won't be able to get power through the pool room, right? That just sounds like too much of a... There's no vents here, so... We won't have to bother with that, because we probably won't be able to do anything with it. But I know some of the rooms that have vents, so if we do get lucky... I'm going to put the aquarium here because I know it does something when it gets powered. It said so in the book. Let's try to turn this bad boy on and see if we can activate. No. Okay, so in order to activate, we need to put you to that. And what else? Preferably a way down. Are you telling me I'm locked in here? There's no other way for me to go? That's exactly what you're telling me. So if I don't... I'm stuck. It's over. Unless I get really lucky and can loop all the way around through the aquarium. That's messed up. That is messed up. Oh, well, we gotta try. Wait. The hallway. Let's put a garage in there too, because again, I want that active too. I may be being ridiculously stupid with this, but shush. The elevator's powered, it was just on the wrong floor. We don't need this powered. But we can do this now. So where's the other... Oh no, the elevator's still powered. We need to get power into there. So can we just do this and be happy with our life choices? In theory, yes, right? If you now go back the way we came. Still won't be able to get power into the pumping room, but... The hallway is that away. Right. Through the pool. Back in here. Ah, Christ. Okay, maybe we should stop wasting all of our steps and just think it through. We want to get up there, which means we probably need to get that working. At the end of the line, we are going to need power to go this way, but for now we can... Right, okay, so... Cuts power to the elevator, but... What does that do again? Don't know. Okay, let me get that bridge. So that's 2 out of 3. I didn't know there were 3. That leaves us just with that. But I'm gonna hazard a guess that simply flipping this one is gonna mess stuff up again. No, it doesn't look like it. Means this room's closed off for us for now, but I think once the power is up and running, then okay, send power to the aquarium. Can I now open the door again, or...? Okay, so there's power in the room now. Doesn't seem like anything changed though. I guess, well, the lights are on here. I need a breaker box, I think. Keys for days, which is good. Alright, let's try for a breaker box. And hopefully an easy way out through there. There's the breaker box, but it does mean it's the... yeah. Willingly locked ourselves in the hopes that something happens in the garage. I think we're out of luck. Guessing the aquarium doesn't pass electricity through. Then why did it say that it did? Unless I misread. Oh. So long, suckers. I'm taking the car. I'm taking the... I saw a hand here. Didn't you see a hand here briefly? I want the car. I feel like I wasn't supposed to get that hand, but now that let's go. Freedom. Aw. West Path. So is this just... well, there's soothing music playing. Huh, so there shouldn't be anything to our left, but it is filled in. So did I do the garage puzzle correctly? Is there a... I don't think you can get here normally. Yeah, because the gate's locked. I wonder if I can open the gate now, and is there even a point to doing that? The west gate is permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Congratulations, you've opened... You couldn't be bothered to stick your head across that and... Wait, that means we can do it for the other side too, right? They're not completely done with the garage yet. Huh. And this is always going to be available. Okay, this could be really darn good. None of it matters now, to be fair, but... Because, you know, we're kind of locked out of making anything in the house itself, but... Special items, floor plans, not cost additional. This sounds really good. Unless it's like 5 steps or something. Let's see what these special items could be. Each time you left a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh. Alright, well... The house isn't gonna give us anything anymore. Let's see if we can go open up the garden as well. There's your run button. There it is. So, yeah, there should be a way to do the same thing on that side of the house, then I'd imagine. Would that mean you get, like, 2 special rooms? Or were we just, like, extremely lucky that we were on that side of the house? I'm expecting this to maybe give us like 5 or something extra steps each day permanently. Okay, what did we write down? 1128 or something, right? 1128, yeah. Oh. The garden is now permanently unlocked. 20? Wow. I would have been happy with like 10 or something. So is there anything to it? Is there anything inside of the thing here? Gardener Logbook, April 10th. Conversation on the overside of manual on grounds. The main stretch from gate to gate encompasses the apple orchard. East Yard. So there is something over there. So the west ground has not been a priority. The majority of these are discovered only draft along the perimeter of the house along the east and the west wing. Right, kind of doesn't make sense to have a patio in the middle of your house. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, secret garden all fall within this category. Second grade was considered survey full survey of 445 plots in the house, getting inconvenience of such antique prison data, especially considering rooms would benefit from necessarily only have pyramid wings. From gas line to electrical power station. Powered by gas line, including but not limited to smudge pots. Smudge pot. From the F trees here in the orchard are critical necessity thanks to the alternative. Newcastle champion submitted a request to change the scenery, especially when I place a statue of Orina, much more of an angel of Orina. So the view for the station should be greener. Okay. Well, our runs are gonna be becoming a little bit more interesting. We don't have to worry. Well, we have to worry less about our steps, starting with, well, 40% more. And we can draft a special room that'll help us throughout the rest of the run. So, I think it's time we call it a day here. Oh wait, no, not yet. I need to... I don't know what it does, but I'm going to throw another coin into the pond. Maybe it slightly raise the chance of getting rare rooms. So we didn't really get to do much with the pool room, and I'm also wondering about the aquarium, but who knows. Alright. That is going to be a calling it. Good stuff. Cozy cottage. I guess so. Alright. I'm glad with that. Outer room, tool shed, yeah. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching up to the series. See you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.